Hello, everyone. This is Monique Linnell, Coach ML with Monique Linnell's Living with the Purpose blog. And today's Monday motivation is about joy in the midst of pain. So, you're probably like, why is she all excited? And she about to talk about some pain. That's because I've been through a lot of it. And I know that's not the end. It's not always going to be that way. It's not always going to feel that way. It's not always going to be so heavy. It's not always going to be the same load. Although it can be rough. It can have rough spots. You could feel horrible. You could cry. You could go through it, kicking and fussing, get upset, all of that. But as you cope, as you heal, and as you know, people really need to allow God to heal their hearts, have deliverance. And if you don't know what deliverance is, you can look it up, but it frees your spirit up and it gets rid of those evil spirits and those other things that could be tainting your soul and tormenting you, because torment can be oppression also, but some people are possessed and those demons do not want you to feel joy. They want to steal your joy. They are literally joy stealers. And the thing is, as a born again believer, which all of us are not, but I am, replacing certain thoughts with things that are joyful and replacing pain with those things that are joyful is something that is very important. You know, trying to have outlets that make you smile, that you're having a good time with. Whether you're, for me, like, I like skating. I haven't been in a few, seemed like last month or two. But I have to go back because I like it. It makes me smile, and I'm trying to do my little turns, and I just feel lighter and good. Line dancing, I've been doing that, like different stuff. Even aerobics is like it's challenging, but it's an outlet. And if it helps me to cope with stress, and it helps me to feel, better and a lighter feeling, meaning from the heaviness of life and things that are actually happening that could be quite difficult, it helps me to, stay calmer, have a lighter attitude, look at the bright side of stuff, getting some of those, that adrenaline pumping, and it's sorry, I hit the thing. It's a good feeling. So at the end of the day, it's like, yes, you can have pain, but you also can have joy in life. A lot of people have heard when someone says like trouble doesn't last always. It's true. You know, that's a part of what the Bible teaches, is that, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And at the end of the day, that means that you have something to look forward to, something that's going to be lighter, something that you can look forward to that's going to be positive or for your well-being, that could be successful, and give you a feeling of happiness. It's not always going to be about pain. Doesn't mean that you don't experience pain, but looking forward to having those joyful times can help you get through the rough times, because they don't last forever. So I want you to go forth and, collect as much joy as you can, because life is too short to always be upset and always be, stuck on your pain. Like, it happens. It happens. It definitely has happened in my life. I just am choosing not to stay there. And it's a deliberate and intentional choice. So when you see me, if you ever see me out somewhere and I'm smiling, and I could be by myself or with people, I'm trying to be lighthearted because I've had so many heavy things happen to me. So I'm not phony. I just don't need the drama. Stay away from me with it. You can miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to look. I could rebuke you in the name of Christ Jesus to your face, or I could bless you in your face. And I'm still going to keep my countenance. If I get upset, I get upset. But it can't stay like that for a long time. I have to regroup, pray, and get myself together, because God can help me through that. And that's where I'm at with I have to be real with it. And I want you all to be in reality and not be phony and be like, oh yeah, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. No, that's fake. But joy is something different. It's like you realize you've been through enough pain that you want to hold on to your good memories, that you want to hold on to those funny moments, that you want to like you want to create a positive atmosphere, and you don't want people to feel uptight and feel all messed up and going through it because of you. Don't be the pain causer if you don't like pain, right? When people put themselves in someone else's position and empathize with someone else, you might not want to cause pain because you know how it feels, right? So at the end of the day, joy in the midst of pain can happen, right? So I hope that you're able to have that and move forward and just have joy in the good times and in the bad times, and know that this won't last always, and that your outlook be better than it has been previously. So I hope you all have a blessed week. This is Monique Linnell with Monique Linnell's Living with a Purpose blog. 10-4, over and out.